Welcome to the Tony the Prophet channel. Thanks for tuning in. Week 10, a very difficult week to find the 5 good games. A lot of ways you could go. I like Dallas, but I'm switching to Atlanta, but the game's going down to 8, so you're kind of right on the edge there. I love Indy, especially if you can get 10. But looking at the history of the Jacksonville, they're like 8-1-1 against the spread against them. So I stayed away from that game. I think they're going to smash them, even though Jacksonville won against Buffalo. And then, Detroit, if you got them early, I got them early in the week at 8.5. That's a smash smart spot without Big Ben. But here we go. Rams minus 3.5 against San Francisco. Now, the only thing that worries me about this game is Robert Woods, Bobby Trees is out for the year now, so they could double cup, but they still think have enough firepower. I go by history, and until proven wrong, we stay with history. Here you go, San Francisco 0-4 against the spread, straight up and against the spread at home. San Francisco 0-8 straight up at home. Lost the last 8. They lost got smoked in the rainstorm the other night against Indy on Sunday Night Football. San Francisco 1-5 against the spread. Last 6 games. The Rams got by Tennessee. Lost to Tennessee, so they're going to be teams that get smoked the week before come back with a vengeance. So I like the Rams here, 28-20. Good cover spot, and again, until proven otherwise. Again, Bobby Trees being out worries me, but that's okay. Denver. Now I got this. I bet this early in the week at 2.5. It's down to like 1, but Denver minus 2.5 to 1 against Philly. I like Philly. Philly plays better on the road. 3-2 away against the spread. They're 1-3 at home. Denver 2-4 against the spread last 6 games. I play the money line. You're getting about a 10 cents advantage with the 1 point, but I got them with 2.5. I think Philly wins this game outright. You take Teddy Two Gloves when he's an underdog like last week. When he's a favorite, forget it. And Denver has not played well at home this year. They played much better on the road. So Philly sneaks this one in, 24-23. Play the money line. This game scares me a little bit, but I'm taking Cleveland getting 2.5 against the Patriots. If Chubb was there, this is a smash spot. Is another place you could play the money line. New England without Brady, particularly this year, horrible at home. New England 1-4 straight up at home. Cleveland plays much better on the road, 3-1 against the spread away. Cleveland D, number 9 versus the pass, number 3 versus the rush. The D against Mac Jones, rookie, they will keep him in the game. The Ernest has to save you. The Ernest goes to camp. The Ernest goes to jail. If you remember those old movies, okay? The Ernest runs for like 90, 100 yards against the Patriots. The D keeps him in it. Play the money line here if you have the guts. Take the 2.5 points. Otherwise, Cleveland 23-21. Next game, LA Chargers minus 3.5 versus Minnesota. Only play this game if you get the hook. The hook is out there right now. I got the hook earlier in the week. Minnesota plays better on the road. Minnesota 3-1 against the spread on the road. Chargers 2-2 at home against the spread. They play better on the road. Don't like the Chargers as a home favorite. The key to the game, they're 32nd against the run. Guess what? Dalvin Cook, smash spot, baby. He runs for a lot. They could put Madison in. That's the difference in the game. Minnesota should be like 7-2. They're up by 14 points last week against Baltimore, and they choked it. It doesn't matter if they choke it at the end. You get the hook. I love this. 30 Chargers pull it out 30-28. 3.5 is enough to cover. If you got guts, play the money line. And the last game was didn't know where to go against all these games that were very close, but I'll take Kansas City minus 2.5 against Las Vegas. If it's 3, the bet's off. Best way to play this, take if you can get 3, tease it and take Raiders +9. But Kansas City's been horrible. They're like 4-15 against the spread the last 19, but they play better on the road. They're like 0-4, 0-5 against at home against the spread. I think so. Anyways, the Raiders kind of self-destructed against the Giants. They had over 150 more yards last week and lost the game. They turned the ball over in the red zone. I think that the Chiefs finally can do enough to win this by at least a field goal, and it should be some points here. But I think Kansas City 30-23. It may even be higher, like 34-30. But the over may be in play. But Kansas City with Spags, with the defense playing better, they've only given up, I think it was 16 points average in the last 4 games. So they're not giving up the points. And for the last game, take them. But a lot of other games that I like, Carolina and stuff, but not as strong enough. Detroit with the 8.5 at 5-5. Who knows? That game's a crapshoot. Take the under in that game. But a lot of fun this week. Follow me on Twitter for all commentary today. Giants on a bye, so it's 7 hours of red zone, baby. Nirvana, non-stop. I'll be there. Have a great week.